Ungaqala.
Okay. Good evening. We're going to do the trigonometry. Okay. And now we need to do trigonometry, but for trigonometry, I would assume that you know that this is the first quadrant. I would assume that you know this is the first quad. This is the second quad. This is the third quad. This is the fourth quad. Okay. This is 180 minus theta. This is 180 plus theta. This is 360 minus theta. Why? This is 0. This is 90. This is 180. This is 270. This is 360. Remember, theta is always between what? Theta is always between 0 and 90. So 180 minus will be in the second quadrant. 180 plus will be in the third quadrant. 360 minus will be in the fourth quadrant. That means the first quadrant is 360 plus. Okay, this is not 90 minus. It's 360 plus. And remember, this is 180 minus, and this is 180 plus. From 180 minus to 180 plus, if this is 360 minus, then we need to go to 360 plus. So when you see 360 plus, you must know that this is first quadrant. Now you have this sentence, all scientists take chemistry. All scientists take chemistry. So first quadrant, all scientists take chemistry. So this is all. All, that means we have sine, we have cos, we have tan. All, they are positive in the first quadrant. Okay, scientist, which one starts with S? It's sine. So sine is positive in second quadrant. That means cos and tan, they are negative in the second quadrant. Third quadrant, this is T. Which one starts with T? It's tan. So tan is positive in this quadrant. That means sine and cos, they are negative on this quadrant. Okay, chemistry. Which one starts with C? It's cos. That means cos is positive on this quadrant. That means tan and the sine, they are negative in the fourth quadrant. Right. Now, there is what we call SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA S, which one starts with S? We have sine, cos, and tan. Which one starts with S? It's sine. It's from SOHCAHTOA. So this is opposite over hypotenuse. So cos, which one starts with C? It's cos. So cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. This is T. T, it's 10, so 10 is equal to opposite over adjacent, because it's O over A. So you need to know these basic principles. Okay, these are the basic principles. Okay, so we have questions. Questions? No questions. Okay, so now, let's say now we have special angles. Special angles. This is 45, 1, 1, and this is square root what? Square root 2. Now, another special angle. This is 60. This is 30. Okay, so 60 plus 30 is 90 plus 90 is 180. So this is 2 square root 3. This is 1. Very important. 90 is bigger. Okay, let's start with 90 degrees because this is the biggest angle. The next one is 60. The next one is what? It's 30. So opposite to 90, it's 2. Opposite to 60, it's square root 3. Opposite to 30, it's 1. Remember, this is the biggest angle. Biggest to smallest. So biggest number to smallest. So a number will be opposite, a big number will be opposite to a big angle. That's how you need to remember this. Okay, now let's try and find sine 45. What is sine 45? Remember, we have SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So, okay, SOHCAHTOA. First, you need to identify here which one is the opposite, which one is the adjacent, which one is the hypotenuse. Always opposite to what? Opposite to 90. It's hypotenuse. Opposite to the angle, which is 45, because we're interested in 45, it's opposite. Opposite to that angle, 45, it's opposite. Opposite to 90, it's hypotenuse. That means this one is adjacent. So if you want sine 45, according to SOHCAHTOA, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So what is opposite? Opposite is 1. What is hypotenuse? It's square root 2. Okay, what is cos 45? Cos 45, it's adjacent over hypotenuse. So the adjacent is 1, and the hypotenuse is square root 2. Tan 45, it's opposite over adjacent. The opposite is 1, and the adjacent is 1. So it's 1 over 1, which is 1. You do the same thing here. Let's try sine 60, and let's try cos 30. Okay, now this is 60, opposite to 60, because our main focus is 60. So we set to 60. Opposite to 60, you call that opposite. Name that opposite. And then opposite to 90, it's always hypotenuse. The remaining one is adjacent. Okay, so cos 60, it's going to be, according to SOHCAHTOA, cos it's adjacent, or sorry, sine 60. Let's start with sine 60. Sine 60 is supposed to be what? To be opposite over what? Over hypotenuse. Then what is opposite? It's square root 3. What is hypotenuse? It's 2. Because we know sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Before you do anything, first identify which one is opposite, which one is hypotenuse, which one is adjacent. That is very important. Okay, so what we need to do now, this is cos 30. Cos 30 is supposed to be, okay, now our main focus now is on 30, not on 60. Okay, so this is our 30 circle with 30. So this is opposite to 30 now. So this becomes opposite to 30. Opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. That means this is adjacent. So what is cos 30? Cos, according to SOHCAHTOA, it's adjacent of hypotenuse. So our adjacent is square root 3 over hypotenuse, which is 2. You can do cos 60, you can do tan 60. Okay. Now, these are the basics. You know that tan is always sine theta over cos theta. Are we following? Always tan theta, it is equal to sine theta over cos theta. But I know sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, it is equal to 1. This is the identity. Okay. Now, please don't forget to remember these ones, because this is not in the formula. This is not in the formula. So cos squared theta, it can be 1 minus sine squared theta. You can take sine squared theta to the other side if you want what? You want cos. Then I want sine squared theta. This sine squared theta, make it subject of the formula. It's going to be 1 minus, take cos squared theta to the other side. It becomes negative. So this is cos squared theta. Okay, this is identity. These are identities. Now you have compound. You have compound angles. These are the basics. Okay, don't worry about this one. You will get this one in the formula sheet. I have sine A plus B. I have sine A minus B. I have cos A plus B. I have cos A minus B. Okay, this is fair. It's fair. Sine is fair. Cosine is unfair. Why is it fair? Why is it unfair? Sine. Okay, sine, I'll appear first. I'll give cos a chance because I am fair. I am not going to change the sign. The sign will remain the same because I'm fair. Now, since I appear first, so let me give what? Let me give cos a chance to. Okay, now let me do the last thing. So now this becomes A, this becomes B, this becomes A, this becomes A, this becomes B. This is very important. Now, this is a sine. Sine unfair. Let me give cos a chance. Okay. Now, let me give cos a chance to start first, and then I'll do the last thing, which is sine. You just distribute. So this is minus. I'm not going to change the sign. This is A, this is B, this is A, this is B. But this cosine is unfair. Cos, I will start as a cos. I'm unfair, and I will change this sign. It becomes negative. Then sine must be the last thing because it's unfair. It's A, it's B, it's A, it's B. Okay. For cos, cos, and the first, okay, I will change the sign plus, so this becomes what? Sine A, sine B. Okay, so it's unfair. I am done with the compound angles and the identities. There is what we call double angles. Double angles. For double angles, sine to let's say beta, it is equal to 2 sine beta times cos beta. I'm not sure whether I want me to derive y sine beta, y sine 2 beta is 2 sine beta cos beta. I can derive if you want to. You will get this in your formula sheet from compound to double. Cos 2 beta, this is going to be what? It has 3 formulas. It's going to be cos squared beta minus sine squared beta. Okay, this is going to be 1 minus, yes, it's 1 minus sine. Okay, so it's 1 minus 2 sine squared beta. And the last one, it's going to be 2 cos squared beta minus 1. So cos has 3 formulas. Cos can be cos 2 beta, can be cos squared minus sine squared beta, or 1 minus 2 sine squared beta, or 2 cos squared beta minus 1. All right. Now, let me do the basics for big angles. There are big angles, big angles. The meaning of the big angles, if I have sine 400, 400, you know this is 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Okay, if it's more than 360, it's a big angle. So in order to find, because we always work with the angle between 0 up to 360. So if you have big angle more than 360, you just subtract 360. So that is going to be 400 minus what? Minus 360. Then you see this is sine 400 minus 360. What is 400 minus 360? That is going to be sine 40. It's in the first quadrant. So always when you have a big angle, an angle more than 360 degrees, remember you subtract what? 360. Okay. I'm done with the big angles. Negative angles. Negative angles. If I assign, let's say, minus 20, sine minus 20, we always work with positive angles. So this is minus 20 plus what? Plus 360. Okay. Sine, if you want to, you can subtract this. This becomes what? 340. Okay. Now, always when you have a negative angle, you must add 360. But if it's bigger than 360, you subtract 360. But if it is negative, add 360 until it becomes what? Positive. Okay. So this is sine 340. It's in the fourth quadrant. So what is the condition for fourth quadrant reduction formula? Is 360 minus. 360 minus what? Minus 340. But don't put 340 here. This number must always be between what? 0 and 90. That number must be between 0 and 90. So you must say 360 minus 340. You know that is equal to 20. First, you must use, because this is the fourth quadrant, and the condition for fourth quadrant, it is what? It is 360 minus. So you must use that condition for fourth quadrant, which is 360 degrees minus 20 degrees. So why minus 20? Because I said, okay, minus 20 because it must give me back the same number. So this is sine 20 degrees. This is sine 20 degrees, but it must be a negative sign. Do you know why negative sign? Because this is the fourth quadrant. You know sine is negative on the fourth quadrant. All right. So negative angle, if I have negative beta sine beta, okay, sine negative, sine angle of negative beta, this is sine minus beta plus 360. If it's negative, you must add 360. So this is sine 360 minus beta. Okay, remember minus 2 plus 5 is the same thing as 5 minus 2. So if I have minus beta plus 360, I can write 360 minus beta. So this becomes, okay, this is the fourth quadrant. How is sine in the fourth quadrant? Sine in the fourth quadrant is negative. Okay, let's try cos negative beta. It's a same thing, cos minus beta, but you add 360. Then this becomes cos 360 minus beta. So how is cos in the fourth quadrant? It's positive, so it's cos beta. You can also do it for 10. Here's the interesting one, and it is the last one for negative angles. We have question, guys. Questions?
Question.
How we find so far?
Yeah, bro.
So let's say we have tan negative. Okay, let's say it's a theta minus 180. If this is theta minus 180, right, this is tan. Remember, this is not the second quadrant. The second quadrant, we said it's 180 minus theta, not the other way around. Not the other way around. Second quadrant, it's 180 minus theta. Now this is what? Theta minus 180. So this 180 is negative. So this is a negative angle. So you need to do this theta minus 180. You must add 360 because it's a negative angle. So this is tan theta negative 180 plus 360. That is 180. Okay. So I can do this. This is 180 plus theta. Remember, addition is commutative. Okay, commutative means that is grade 8. Grade 8, commutative 5 plus 6 is the same thing as 6 plus 5. You can change the order of what? Of addition. So I am changing the order of addition. Why? Because I know the third quadrant is 180 plus theta. So how is 10 in the third quadrant? It's positive. So it's tan theta. Okay. I will find this one. I will find.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So what we need to do now, I think I covered all the basics. I covered all the basics except the graphs and the solution of triangles. Now, let's say in the exam, you will say, okay, if 5.
Dito adjust to focus here, camera.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and goes plus the one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's say we have cos 5. Okay, let's say 5 cos 5 cos beta. Okay, plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, where beta is an element of 180 to 360 without a calculator. Determine the following. Sine squared beta plus cos squared beta. I know this is going to be 1, but you must use this information. Number 2, sine 2 beta. I need to calculate these two without a calculator. Now, what I need to do now, in mathematics, you always start with the if part. Start with the if part. There's if part. Write it down. That is step 1. Step 1. Step 1. If part. That is 5 cos beta plus 3 equals to 0. What you need to do now, this is 5 cos beta. It is equal to minus 3. Remember, you only need cos beta here. You don't need 5, you don't need what? You don't need this 3. But you must do this mathematically. So you must take 5 minus 3 to the other side. You take 3 to the other side, it becomes negative. Then you divide by 5 both sides. Cos beta, it is equal to minus 3 over what? Over 5. Are we following so far? Because we only need this cos beta this side. Are we fine so far?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Now, what I will do now, Tulu? Do you know Sokatoa?
You.
Sokatoa. Once you make cos or sine subject of the formula, you must write this. This is cos. Cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. What is adjacent? The adjacent is the top one. This one is hypotenuse. Okay. Do this in pencil. Okay. Because you know cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Are we fine now?
Yeah, bro.
Now step 2. Step 2, you must sketch the graph. Sketch. That is step 2, you must sketch. This is x, this is y. Or you can say this is what? 0 degrees. This is what? 90. This is 180. This is 270. This is 360. Okay, tell me, do you know where cos is negative? Cos is negative in which quadrants? Do you know where cos is negative? Because cos is negative.
Second and third.
It's second and
The third one, bro.
the third one. So I don't need these 2 quadrants because cos is positive on these quadrants. Okay, so it's what? It's negative on the second and the third. What I need to do now, I need to consider my restriction. My restriction, this is supposed to be between 180 up to what? To 360. Draw this between 180 up to 360. So I don't need this because I must start from 180 up to 360. But I don't need this one either. So I have only one option. Do you understand, guys?
Yeah, bro.
Now, okay, what is your angle? It's beta. Now, what you need to do now, identify which one is opposite. This is my opposite to the angle beta. So this is your opposite, right? Opposite. Opposite to 90, you know that is what? Your hypotenuse. Okay. The remaining one is adjacent. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
What is my adjacent? My adjacent is what? It's minus 3. Here is adjacent because you identify your adjacent. What is your hypotenuse? Your hypotenuse is 5. Then I don't know this y. I need this y value. You will use what? That is step 3 to find this y value.
Pythagoras.
Very good. You use Pythagoras. So how do we use Pythagoras? R squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. That is Pythagoras. How find?
Yeah, bro.
R is what? It's 5 squared. X is what? It's minus 3 squared plus y squared. Because you don't know y squared, you want y squared, you want y. Okay, 5 squared is 5 times 5. It is 25. Minus 3 all squared is minus 3 times minus 3, which is plus 9. And then you must take 9 to the other side. It becomes what? Negative. I have y squared. 25 minus 9, it's what? It's 16. Are you following?
Yeah, bro.
Now, I don't need y squared. I need y. So you need to find the square root. What you do on the right-hand side, you also do on the left-hand side. But the square root is plus or minus. So this is plus or minus 4. So what is my y? Is this y positive or negative?
Negative, bro.
Yeah, it's negative. Everything that is below what x is, it's negative, the y's. So which implies that minus 4 is equal to y. Y is equal to minus 4. So you know this is minus 4 now. Let's answer question 1. I have sine squared beta plus cos squared beta. I'm expecting to get 1 because this is the identity. So what we need to do now, what is sine? This is sine. What is sine? According to SOHCAHTOA, it's opposite over what? Over hypotenuse. What is my opposite? It's minus 4 over 5 all squared. Its opposite, which is minus 4, here is the opposite over hypotenuse. Because according to SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. But you need to square it because that is squared. Plus, what is cos? According to SOHCAHTOA, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So what is your adjacent? It's minus 3. What is your hypotenuse? It is 5. But you need to square it. Okay. Negative 4 times negative 4, because squared means negative 4 times negative 4. It's 16. 5 times 5, that is what? That is 25. Remember exponential laws. A over b to the exponent n. That means I need to raise that a to the exponent n, b to the exponent n. It's the same thing. So it's minus 4 squared, 16. 5 squared, it's 25. Minus 3 squared, it's 9. 5 squared, it's 25. This is 25. LCM, take one denominator because it's the same lowest common denominator. It is the same, 25. If it is the same, then you can add the numerator. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 over what? Over 25. So the answer is what? It's 1. It's 1. And I was expecting to get 1. Now let's do the last one. The last one is number 2. That is sine 2 alpha. If that's sine 2 beta, if this is sine 2 beta, you know this is double angle. You can look at your formula sheet, you will get this double angle. It's 2 sine beta cos beta. So this is 2. What is sine beta? This is in your formula. double angle. Okay, so what is sine beta? Sine beta, we know according to SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. What is my opposite? It's -4 over hypotenuse, which is 5. Cos beta, cos is adjacent of hypotenuse, the adjacent is -3. And the hypotenuse is 5. Then you multiply the numerators, you multiply the denominators. What is negative times negative? I know it's positive. 4 times 3, I know it's 12, times that 2 is 24. 5 times 5 is 25. There you go. That is the answer. Do you understand, guys?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is very important. This is very important. Do you want me to do this in terms of variables? One more of this in terms of variables. Is it fine?
Yeah, I can, bro.
Yeah, I'll do this one in terms of variables, not in terms of numbers, because we have numbers now. I'll do everything in terms of variables. The next one, you can write it down. Given sine theta equals to m. Given sine theta equals to m. M less than 0. Less than 0. So where theta is between where theta is between 0 degrees to 270. Okay. With the aid of sketch, determine the following. Tan theta, that is number 1. Number 2, sine 30 plus theta. Okay. Now, what we need to do, step 1. Do you know what step 1? What to do in step 1? Step 1, you start with step 1. Are you there, guys? Step 1. Okay, for step 1, this is sine theta. You start with a given is equal to m. Now, but this m is less than 0. If it's less than 0, that means it's negative. Also, because you are dealing with trig ratios, it's something divided by something. So I need to divide this by 1. You must make it a fraction. Now, I know from Sokatoa that sine.
Bro, just adjust the camera, bro.
Camera. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, understand that so far.
I have a gal so far, bro.
Okay. Now, what we need to do now is to identify which one is the opposite, which one is the hypotenuse. Okay. We must use Sokatoa always. So we know sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So this is opposite over hypotenuse. Are we fine so far?
Yeah,
now,
bro.
if that is the case, step 2, I need to, they say with the aid of a sketch, step 2, that means I need to plot this information. 0, 90, 180, 270, up to 360. Okay, now what we need to do now, we ask ourselves, where is sine negative? Sine is negative. Where, which quadrant is sine negative?
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
Right?
Why is M negative now?
Why is M negative?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know an elbow? Elbow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is my power. So I am big. Always this means big. And the elbow is small. So now in the statement they told me that this M is less than the elbow.
Oh,
M,
yeah.
less
Okay.
than 0. Yeah, you must read that. Okay. So it's less
Yes,
than
sir.
0. Something that's less than 0, it's negative.
Negative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So you need to divide it by 1 because we are dealing with 3 ratios here. It cannot just be negative M because we know sine is something over something, which is according to Sokatoa, it's opposite over what? Over hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. Yes, sir.
Right, right. Now, we ask ourselves, where is sine negative? Which quadrant is sine negative?
The third and the fourth.
Third and the fourth. That is where sine is negative. That means I don't need these 2 quadrants. I need to eliminate those quadrants. Okay. Now, let's go to our restriction. Our restriction, this is 0. Okay, theta must be between 0 and 270. That means I cannot exceed what? 270. I need to cancel that one also. Are we fine? Because of this restriction. This is your boundary. You must draw this between 0 up to 270. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll draw my sketch here. This is what? Theta. You must use theta. Opposite to theta is what? It's opposite. Identify which one is opposite, which one is hypotenuse, which one is adjacent. Opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. That means the remaining one is adjacent. Are we fine? Are we fine so far?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is my opposite now? My opposite here, I identified my opposite is minus m. Are we fine? What is my hypotenuse? My hypotenuse is 1. Then I need to find my adjacent. What must I do to find my adjacent, the third side? Pythagoras
Pythagoras.
is equal to x squared plus y squared. What is my radius? It's what? It's 1 squared. I need this x, so it's x squared. What is y? It's minus m all squared. 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. M squared. What is negative m times negative m? It's positive m squared. You agree?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
1, take m to the other side, m squared, it becomes minus m squared. This is x squared. Are we fine?
Yeah.
Now, let's find the square root both sides because we need x, not x squared. It's plus or minus. So x, must I take a positive one or a negative one? X. Come guys, is this negative or positive? Because the value of x is what? Is it positive or negative?
It's gonna be negative, bro.
It's going to be negative.
Now, because x is on the negative, then what you need to do now, you write that negative 1 minus m squared. Can I do number 1? Number 1, it's tan theta. What is tan theta? According to Sogatova, it is opposite over adjacent. Because I need tan theta. So what is my opposite? It's minus what? It's minus m. But what is my adjacent? It's minus square root 1 minus m squared. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is negative divided by negative is positive. Does it make sense?
Yeah,
If
bro. Yes, sir.
If yes, why?
Yes.
If why, yes. Because time is positive on the third quadrant. This is on the third quadrant, so this time is positive. Does make sense? Okay. Are we
You know,
fine?
brother, open the layer to build sanity.
Maybe? No. What I'm saying is, my ratio here is positive. So I'm asking why 10 theta is equal to that positive. Why does it make sense? It makes sense because time is positive on the third quadrant. So it's supposed to be positive.
Okay, I bagala, Brian goes.
Okay. So now, number 2. Can I erase this part? Only this one.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Okay. I have sine. Is it clear enough? This red?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, plus theta. This is not sine 30 plus sine theta. It's a no-no. This is a no-no. All right. You have the formulas for compound angles. Okay, there's a formula sine, I think it's a alpha plus beta in your formula sheet. It becomes what? Sine alpha cos beta. I did it earlier on. Plus cos beta sine alpha. So you will use this formula.
Wrong,
So,
cause alpha sine beta at the end, not to cause beta sine alpha.
yeah, very good, very good. This is alpha, this is beta. Yeah, thank you. Now, this becomes what? Sine cos. This is plus cos sine. Okay. cos, sine. Distribute your angles. It's 30, it's theta, it's 30, it's theta. But there is no 30 here. What must I do? Because there is no 30, there is theta here. At least I know this one. Cos, theta. What is cos? It's adjacent over hypotenuse. Now there is theta here. So what is my adjacent? Because cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. It's minus square root 1 minus m squared divided by my hypotenuse, which is 1. Okay, plus, because I don't have 30 now, there is cos 30, I'm stuck. Now, I must focus on the theta first, because there is a theta here. What is sine? Sine is what? According to Sogatora, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So what is my opposite? It's minus m, right? Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
Over 1. Now, I need sine 30, I need cos 30. Do you know special angles? This is 60, this is 30, this is square root 3, this is 2, this is 1. Now, our focus is on 30. So, opposite to 30 is 1. This is opposite to 30. Opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. So, this one is adjacent. So, do you understand, guys, now? The special angles.
Yeah, bro.
Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
So, what is sine 30? Sine is what is opposite of hypotenuse. What is my opposite? It is 1. But what is my hypotenuse? It's 2. Then let's come to cos 30. Cos 30 is what? Cos, according to Sogatora, it's adjacent of hypotenuse. What is my adjacent here? It's square root what? 3 over hypotenuse, which is 2. 1 times minus that square root, it's minus square root 1 minus m squared. What is 2 times 1? It's 2. You multiply the numerator by numerator, multiply denominator by denominator. Okay. What is positive times negative? It's minus square root 3 m, but the m is outside the square root. You multiply this 2. What is 2 times 1? It's 2. Now, these are lowest common denominator. They are the same. So you take 1, then you subtract the numerators. Minus square root 3 m. There is your answer. Are we fine, guys?
Yeah, bro. Scan.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I get it. Oh, now you're gone again. Oh,
Now,
there.
I'll change the question now. If A where is my calculator now? Okay. Okay, let's do this two one. Eh? Now, I will focus on this if part. You always start with the if part, but this is sine. Okay. Let me do this, it's fine. The if part, it's sine. You start with the if part, sine 23 is equal to t over what? Over 1. Do you understand, guys? Do you understand? This is the last one in this section. Do you understand, guys?
T over 1, bruh.
Yeah, it's t over 1. Remember, this is t, but I need it to be in a fraction form.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah. Yeah, when I
it
got
must- yeah. So according to SOHCAHTOA, this is opposite. We know the SOHCAHTOA now. Over hypotenuse. I will find sine.
Yeah, bro.
But now this is 23. So I will draw this in the first quadrant because 23 is in the first quadrant. I will find
Yebo.
23 is in the first quadrant. So this is my opposite, which is this is t, and my hypotenuse is what? It's 1. Then I need to find the third side. How do you find the third side? Pythagoras. R squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. Your r is 1, 1 squared. Your x, you want your x. Your y is t squared. 1 squared is 1, t squared, t all squared is t squared. You take this t squared to the other side, it becomes negative t squared. This is x squared. Are we following so far?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
You need a square root both sides. Okay, so x is equal to plus or minus 1 minus t squared. Must I take the positive x or negative x?
Positive X, bro.
Yeah, because it's on the positive, very good. So this is 1 minus t squared. Are we following?
Yebo.
Ukulunga
Ngathi lahlekile, bra. Akekho nimbona.
Oh, okay. This is x.
Now kuyajoyina.
Okay. Ukulunga My daughter.
Hi, sir. I lost connection. Akho mbane.
Okay, cool. Yeah, understand the audience there so far. We lose every connection. You understand? You know what I think? Okay. Now, A is cos what? Is cos 157. Cos 157 is cos. Which quadrant is 157 to come?
Third quadrant. No, second.
Second quadrant, good. Condition for second quadrant, reduction formula is 180.
180 minus.
180 minus 157, it must give me that number, which is what? 23.
23,
I'm
bro.
fine. Yes. Now, this is cos. How is cos in the second quadrant?
Cos is positive, bro.
In the second quadrant,
Oh, second. It's negative. Sorry.
it's negative cos 23. So it's negative. So now, you know this is what? This is opposite. You know that is what? Hypotenuse, and this one is adjacent. And then
Yeah, bro.
opposite to angle is opposite to 90, it's hypotenuse, and this one is adjacent. So we know from SOHCAHTOA that cos, SOHCAHTOA Toa, we know cos is adjacent of hypotenuse. What is my adjacent? My adjacent is what?
Square root minus 1 minus 2 squared.
Over
1.
hypotenuse, over 1. So the answer is minus 1. It's minus 1 square root 1 minus 2 squared. That is the answer. Okay. B. What is sine 67? Sine 67, if this is 90 and this is 23, that means this is what, 67. Are you fine?
Yeah, bro.
Now, because angles of a triangle they equal to 180. Now, what you need to do now, you must circle 67. This is 67. Here is the opposite. That is hypotenuse to 67. This is adjacent. So, tell me, what is sine 67? It's opposite over? It's opposite.
Adjacent, bro.
Sine 67.
Oh,
Sine-
adjacent. Over hypotenuse, sorry.
Yeah. It's 1 minus t squared over 1 because it's opposite over hypotenuse. So the answer is just 1 minus t squared. So all these answers are in terms of t because they say determine the following in terms of t. Done and dusted. And we move to the next section.
Yeah, bro. But this one Nobuya Utsakane, so I'm not sure if you can raise yet because she was out for a bit.
I'm back. My connection is working now.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you fine now? Understand?
You mustn't defund. Can you explain the second one?
Do you understand the first one?
Yes, yeah.
Do you understand this?
Yes, I understand that part.
Do you understand why this is in the first quadrant?
Because wait. No.
Because 23 is between 0 and 90, so I need to draw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you understand now why do I have 1 here t and 1 square root 1 minus t squared?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me erase this 67 now. Let me erase this. Okay, the first one is cos 157. Here is cos 157. Which quadrant is 157? Is the second quadrant.
Second quadrant, yes.
The condition for second quadrant is 180 minus.
Minus, yes.
180 minus what? 180 minus 157. It must give me that now.
Okay.
Okay, so how is cos in this second quadrant?
Students take cocaine. In the
Second quadrant. Because this is 180 minus.
in the second quadrant, it's going to be negative.
Very good. So now you know what is cos now. Cos according to Sogato is adjacent over what? Over hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Yeah, so my adjacent is this over hypotenuse. There is the answer. So anything is divided by 1 becomes itself. Are you fine now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one now. This is 67. If this is 23 and that is 90, you sum up everything. Remember, the interior angles of the triangle, they must be equal to what? 180.
180, yes.
So that's why this is 67. It's 180 minus 23 minus 90. I'll get what? 67.
67.
So, yes, 67. Now,
Okay.
this is the opposite to 67. And then what hypotenuse to 67. That means this is what? Adjacent. Are you fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we will use that 67. Sine 67 its opposite over hypotenuse. So it's 1 minus t squared. Okay, square root of 1 divided by 1. That is the answer. Are you fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I will help you with 2008 questions. 2008 questions in the question paper.
Are we gonna do a 2008 question paper?
Also very 2018 or 2008?
2008.
Bruh, isn't 2008
with your
outdated
head,
now? We're in
yeah,
cap.
we're not there now.
What do you mean?
2008 is back when you were in school. We're in caps, and caps only started in 2014, I think.
But the method is the same. The principle is the same. The principle is not going to change. An identity is going to be an identity. Remember, some topics, yes, you are right, some topics are not there. But there are certain topics that are there. If you can look at solve for S, it's the same as the syllabus. Even this section is the same as the syllabus. But I have interesting questions there. Or can I give you my question first before we can do these ones?
Okay.
Okay, cool, sure, bruh.
Okay. Or you can give me questions, it's fine. Even if it's 2018 or if you have questions, okay, you can give me questions and then I will do. Right. So we have 30 minutes left, Anna.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can't see the board
You can't see the board. Why?
because it's blurry again.
Yeah, that means if it's
There we
blurry,
go.
it means that you need to go to sleep. You must
We
sleep
can
now.
see it now.
Okay. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Prove that.
I can go.
Huh?
Hello, can you see? Maybe
No,
it's my
no,
connection. Okay,
no.
yes, now we can see
Now I
again.
can
We
see,
can see
yes.
again.
I always just
Okay.
like try to wait it out and have hope, and then if it's not working, then I just tell it, bruh.
Prove that. Sine 15. This is okay. It's square root 2. Let's say square root 3 minus 1 over 4. Your homework, you must prove that cos 75 is the same thing. This is your homework.
Homework.
Yeah, this is your homework. In fact, it's your test. It's your test, this one. I'll do that one.
Hello, upendo adjust, yeah. Okay, yeah, bonagala, never mind.
Is it fine?
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, but
Sine 15. Tolu,
Yeah,
any
bruh.
idea? Any idea? Sine 15. 15? Any idea?
Currently, no, I don't have ideas currently, no.
Joanna, any idea?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You should remember, what is this square root 2? Okay, that is the answer. It's still the answer. Square root 3, it's still the answer. Square root 2, that is the clue. It's still the answer. And square
Oh,
root
special
3,
angles.
very good. You know this one. Special angle.
Oh, okay.
That means you must write this 15 in terms of what? In terms of special angles.
Special angles. Oh,
So the sine, let's say 45 minus what? 30. Both are special angles.
okay.
Because 45 minus 30, it will give me 15. Are we fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Or you can read this in terms of 60 minus 45. 60 minus 45. It's what? It's 15.
Mm.
Then you know this. The double. This is no. It's a compound.
Mm-mm.
It's going to be
Yes.
cos sine. Are we fine? It's going to be 45.
Yes.
30, 30, same side. This is the back of your formula. And
Yeah, bro.
your formula, we have this. So now, this is square root 2, this is 1, this is 1, this is 45. This is 30, this is square root 3, this is 2, this is 1.
Hmm?
Are we fine? Special
Yes,
M.
sir.
Okay, now, this is 45, opposite to 45, it's opposite. Opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. This one is what? It's adjacent. Opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. Opposite to 30, because we're interested in 30 degrees, it's opposite. This is adjacent. So, what is sine 45? Sine, according to Sokatowa, what is sine? So,
Opposite over hypotenuse.
very good. It's opposite, which is 1 full corner over hypotenuse.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Ulu.
Oh, bro.
So, okay. So, for sine 45, opposite over what? Over hypotenuse. It's opposite over hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Yeah, so it's opposite over that hypotenuse. 30, it's what? Cos 30. Cos is what? Adjacent over
Adjacent
hypotenuse.
over hypotenuse.
What is adjacent?
Adjacent is square root 3
Yes.
over 2.
Over 2 minus cos 45. Cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. It's 1 over 2. Are we fine?
Yeah, but
Yeah, bro.
Sine 30. It's opposite over hypotenuse, which is 2.
sit down.
Opposite
Sit.
over hypotenuse. What is 1 times square? What is 1 times square root 3? Multiply numerator by numerator, multiply denominator by denominator. 1 times square root 3 is square root 3. 2 times square root 2 is 2 square root 2. 1
Mhm.
times 1, 2 times square root 2, 2 square root 2. Are we fine so far?
Would you, this step must, it's not really necessary
Yes.
because on a while, if I land we calculator, ne?
No, without a calculator. No, right? Without
No, but
Oh.
how will they know that part?
How will
No,
they
but
know
how
that?
do they? I can. Yeah, they don't know that.
Yeah, this one you can use your calculator.
It's fine.
You know your calculator is very smart. What your calculator will do? This is square root 3, 2 square root 2. Your calculator can rationalize this denominator, square root 2 times square root what? 2. So that will be what? Square root 6. 2 times that is 6. Square root 2 times square root 2 is 2 times that is what? It's 4. Then I'll see that you use your calculator or make it wrong.
Oh my goodness, no.
Can you use your calculator here? Let me give you the answer. Let me give you this answer. Or this one.
Wait, but if I use my calculator, will it not just give me this last answer, which is obviously going to make it wrong?
Yeah. So it's wrong. They will see. That's why you must multiply that by that by that. When they say without a calculator, they mean it without a calculator. Right?
Ima say, I'm confused. Ngoku. So you're saying I can't use my calculator at all?
You can use the calculator how? 1 times square root 3 is square root 3. You can use your calculator, but not the whole thing.
Okay. So yes, obviously there we're gonna use our brains until we get to the equal part. And then can we use our calculator there?
This.
Yes.
No. You must take 2 square root 2. As your LCM is the same.
Okay.
The denominators are the same, so you take 1. So this is square root 3
Of
minus
3
1.
minus 1, just like that. And then that's the answer.
This is, yeah, it is the answer, but now they say prove that, not this one. Prove that this is square root into that. All right? Any idea?
Mm, no.
Any idea? Since there is square root 2 here, let me force matters multiply by square root 2 because I don't have square root 2. All right? What you do on top, you also do on bottom. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I want square root of 2. So bring that square root of 2 in front. Square root 3 minus 1. What is square root 2 times square root 2? It's what?
That's 2.
It's 2 times 2 is 4. There's the answer.
Okay.
Which is equal to, in fact, you must say left hand side equal to this, which is equal to right hand side.
Here.
Fine. So
Wait,
that
sir.
was the combination of compound and compound angles and the special angles.
Wait, sir.
This
Why,
was
so
Why?
why did you times by the square root of 2 over square root of 2?
Okay, if you want a chocolate, I will buy you a chocolate. Simple as that. In the numerator, you get everything right. But now, it's square root 2 times by that square root of 2. But what you do on bottom,
You
on
must do to
top,
the top.
because you need that square root of 2.
Uh,
So you add. Then you know that square root 2 times square root 2, it's what? It's 2 times this,
2.
it's 4. That is the reason, because I want.
Okay.
Questions?
I know, I get it.
Okay, this is your test, and you must write, don't cheat. This is your test.
You.
Okay. I need to simplify this. Can you simplify this, guys?
Aren't we gonna use as always a corner formula sheet, bruh, for like my 2x per, and then there's
Yeah.
cos 2x and all that.
Yeah, this is a double angle. All right?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, in your formula, there is a sine 2 alpha, which is equal to 2 sine alpha cos alpha. Remember, it's in your formula. So you
Yeah.
just write that 2 sine alpha, so not alpha now, it's x, cos x. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
I said if this is negative angle, what must you do when you say negative angle?
You
know.
add 360.
Very good. Always when you have a negative angle, add 360. Cos 2x times Okay.
Would you
I
call
know,
2x isn't it also a double angle?
I know you have
Yeah.
question. I know you have question. Okay. I know I'll pretend as if I don't see this double angle. I'll tell you why. Okay. Now times by how is which quadrant is this one?
Quadrant 4, I think.
How is sine in the fourth quadrant?
It's negative.
Fine.
Yeah, bro.
Divide. How is sine in the third quadrant?
It's negative. Oh,
It's negative because 180 plus x is the third quadrant. How we find?
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Let me tell you this straight. Is it plus or? Oh, yeah, it's plus in between. Okay. The challenge with this one, I must have plus here. This is plus. The challenge with this one, cos 2 alpha, it's going to be cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha. This is 1 minus 2 sine squared alpha. This is 2 cos squared alpha minus 1. So I have
Yeah,
three. So I don't know which one. I'm confused. So let me carry on with that 2 cos 2 alpha because I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But that one I can substitute straight because it has only one double angle,
One.
which is that. So for this one, I will depend on my calculation. Which one must I use? For now, I'll go with the flow. So I'm not going to change it because I don't know which one to choose.
Okay.
Are you fine, Tolu, now? Did I answer a question?
Yeah, I get it, bro.
Right. You cannot cancel this with that. Why?
Because the top one is multiplied with cos x, and the bottom one isn't. It's not like terms, I think.
No.
Is that right?
I don't know.
The plus sign.
Oh, there's a 2.
Terms that are joined by plus sign or minus sign.
Okay.
This was multiplication, then you can cancel.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. If I have sine
That.
x plus cos x, if I have cos x here, it's illegal to do that. That is not mathematical. You cannot cancel terms that are joined by plus sign or minus sign. But if it's multiplication, then you are allowed to cancel.
To cancel.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Then this is 2 sine x cos x times cos 360 minus x. I can write this as 360 minus x. Are we fine?
Yeah, bro.
Are we fine? Minus
Yes.
x plus this. Negative times positive. What is negative times positive? Is negative. Cos 2x sine what? Sine x. Are we fine so far?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Now I have this minus sine x. Can I take
Wait.
this sine x out as a common factor so that I can cancel?
Sure.
Are we fine so far?
No.
No, I have sine x here. Okay. I have
You must
sine
say,
x. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Why?
Why did we change the cos to a negative now?
Negative times positive is negative.
All right.
Yeah. So now I have sine x, I have sine x. Can I get sine x out as a common factor? Because I have sine x, I have sine x.
Yes, you can.
Yes, let's take sine x as a common factor. This is sine x. I am left with 2x with 2 cos what? Cos x, right? Cos x times, what is this? Times cos x. Remember, this is the fourth quadrant. How's cos in the fourth quadrant? It's what? It's positive.
Positive.
Okay. Now I'm left with cos 2x now, because that sine x is out. Divided by minus sine x. Are we fine so far?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, and that they cancel. So this is 2 cos x squared. Do you understand?
No.
No.
Bro, why is the negative? Wait, what?
What is cos times cos?
2 cos. No. Oh, cos squared x.
Cos squared x. Are we fine?
Yes, we find there.
It seems as if someone is not fine.
I'm just can you cancel a Can you get one of sin x no minus sin x up a denominator, bruh?
Yes.
Can you cancel those two, even though minus sin x, no sin x? Oh, never mind. Yes, you can. Never mind, I got it.
Yeah, I can cancel it because now this, let me open the square bracket because that is outside now. It's multiplication now, so I can cancel. Because I take it out as a common, you take your common factor out, take the common factor out. So when you take the common factor, because you want to create a multiplication, so a multiplication you can divide now.
Okay, cool. Now I got that.
I will find so far.
Yeah.
Seems as if you are not sure. This is the last question, so you need to be sure.
They must say, I'm slightly confused. So now we said on the, you on the last line, so the line before that one.
Yeah.
Apples cancellation corner, yeah. So now what happened to the 360?
Which one?
Oh, okay. I see.
The cos 360.
This is by the negative.
Oh, 360 minus that.
Positive.
Cos 360. Okay, this is what? This is the fourth quadrant.
Yes.
How in the fourth quadrant is positive, so it becomes cos x.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, now makes sense.
Yeah. Now, I can change now this because this is giving me a clue. Okay, I have a clue now. Okay, I can change it.
Oh,
That
they
means
cancel.
I'll take the last one because there is cos squared. Okay,
Yeah, but
cos squared. So I need something that is cos only. I don't need that because it's cos and sine. That is sine. I need something that is to do with it. With what? With cos.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Only
Mhm.
because this is cos. That's why I didn't change this one until the last step because I'll be guided by this answer.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
There in the formula. So since this is cos squared, I must take the one under cos squared. 2 cos squared x minus 1. This one. Are we fine?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we have negative here. It's minus. That minus is there. This is 2 cos squared x. What is negative times positive? It's minus 2 cos. What is negative times negative? It's positive. 1. Are we fine?
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Minus 1. This and that, they cancel. Okay. 2. These are like terms. 2 cos squared x minus 2 cos squared x. So I have 1.
Yes, yes.
And minus 1. Answer is minus 1. That is the final answer.
And
Question.
then we minus cos minus 1 because what we got. Cos
Again, bro.
Let's call it a night. How was this first paper?
Hi. Yeah. Yeah, the question. It was about rates. Question 11.
Question
Whoa.
11. Optimization. No.
Hi, bruh. Yeah, well, it was above us, that thing.
I didn't even attempt it. I looked at it and I was like, I don't know what to talk about. Okay,
I read
bye.
it 5 times. I was like, you doing it?
Nope.
And,
Didn't
and,
happen.
and the rest of the paper, was it fine except optimization?
There were some tricky ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Mr. Maya, now yes, I'm also so uzamncedisa. I don't know uzawuqeqesha eziphi topics, but nam zabe ndikhona ndizawumamela eziqhuba ngomso ne.
okay, sure, bro.
Sizawungena, but I think siza-update okuzawuqala ngabani ixesha. Nam ndizawumamela laa xesha sizawuqhuba ngalo. And if kuzawuqhuba ngeziphi iintsuku, if uba ngaba uSunday, ndiyacinga uba xhumile bazazoqhubela apha kuwo Sunday. If Sunday, ndingenza i-general solution. I don't know mhlawumbi uzayenza okanye i-general solution andiyenzanga
Yeah, I was about to ask about the general solution.
Yeah, andiyenzanga i-general solution because nayo ine-basics, I think ine-types ezi-4. So if andinoyenza ngoku ingandithatha i-2 hours okanye 1 hour, ndiyenza okanye 30 minutes, I don't know. But inendlela ngendlela kumele uba uyenze ngayo. Ayina-type eyi-1. So you need ukuthi unpack zonke iindlela zayo nalithe njani yazi.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
so sawuva ngaye ke ngomso uzasigayida ngokuba uzakwenzela ntoni na Sunday. Qonda.
Okay, sure, bro.
Kulu, are we on two?
Huh?
Are we on two different groups? Because I didn't know that there was a lesson namhlanje. And then my mom wayibona ku Facebook, and then I asked
I was also
ubhuti
called,
awakha ansendele i-link.
I was also called by my mother. I didn't see the thing. I only joined after the Kalile.
Yeah, I didn't see the link. There wasn't a link.
Oh,
So
okay.
xa ifakwa ku Facebook, sir, can you add the link?
Sawucela u-admin asenzenza i-concern yenu ndizawunantsika, ndizamxelela ukuba ngaba unale nto khaniyibona. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Alright, sure, bro.
Thanks, sir. Bye.